It begins with a single choice. When drugs first enter the brain, they hijack the reward system, flooding it with dopamine. This initial euphoria creates a neural imprint, a memory so powerful it can resurface decades later. The brain, now altered, starts craving that same high, setting the stage for addiction. With repeated use, the brain adapts. Dopamine receptors shrink, and natural pleasures pale in comparison. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making, weakens. This isn't just habit, it's physical rewiring. The brain now prioritizes drugs over survival needs like food or social connection. Addiction takes over. What began as voluntary use becomes a biological imperative. The user needs drugs just to feel normal. Relationships crumble, jobs are lost, but the brain remembers only one thing: the artificial euphoria. Tolerance builds, requiring higher doses for the same effect. After quitting, the body detoxifies, but the brain doesn't forget. Studies show that addiction memories persist in the amygdala and hippocampus. These regions can trigger cravings years later when exposed to cues, people, places, or emotions associated with past use. The brain remains forever changed. Stress, a familiar environment, or even a song can reactivate dormant addiction pathways. The brain recalls the exact neural sequence of drug pleasure with terrifying precision. This is why many relapse after years of sobriety, not from lack of willpower, but because their brain remembers too well. Neuroimaging studies prove addiction physically alters gray matter density. The striatum, crucial for habit formation, shows reduced activity to natural rewards, but hyperreactivity to drug cues. These changes can last decades, explaining why former addicts describe cravings as flipping a switch even after long abstinence. A bad day, an old friend. Suddenly, the brain's well-worn pathways light up. The amygdala retrieves the euphoria memory in milliseconds. The prefrontal cortex, weakened by years of addiction, struggles to resist. This is the relapse mechanism in action. Not a choice, but a neurological event years in the making. Relapse isn't starting over, it's picking up where the brain left off. The same neural pathways reactivate with frightening efficiency. Users often report the high feeling identical to before abstinence, proving the brain preserved these connections. Each relapse strengthens them further, making recovery progressively harder. Recovery requires rewiring. Cognitive behavioral therapy helps build new neural pathways to override old ones. Medications can reduce cravings by blocking receptors. Support groups provide alternative dopamine sources through social bonding. The brain remains changed, but new, healthier patterns can dominate. Addiction leaves permanent scars, but not a life sentence. Understanding the brain's perfect memory transforms recovery. Avoiding triggers, maintaining therapy, and accepting that cravings may never fully disappear becomes the new normal. The time bomb remains, but with knowledge and support, it doesn't have to detonate.